Very important job for you, very quickly. Grab hold of this door, don't do anything just yet. Any other birthdays coming forward? Yeah, come down very, very quickly. Grab hold of this door. Make your way through the crowd if you're able to. You see, yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Alright, so you just want to grab hold of this door here. Alright, and we are going to welcome everyone with the very words Harry heard when he arrived at the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. Give the doors a push open, go the other way. There we go, give them a round of applause. Follow us on in to the one, the only, the Great Hall of Hogwarts. It was one of the first sets ever constructed for the film series, and as you're making your way in, you can probably tell it's one of the largest. It stood for over 10 years over on Soundstage B on our working film studio, before being brought over here piece by very precious piece for you to enjoy at the tour today. Now do keep making your way through those Great Hall doors. We can fit over 400 cast and crew in here during filming, which means we can definitely fit all of you. And once we get everyone in, we can get those Great Hall doors closed, and once they're closed, they make for a fantastic photo opportunity, which reminds me, this is what we call in the industry a hot set, which means everything is ready for production. So if you haven't already, take out your phones and cameras and snap as many photos and videos as you like. Now, as you're making your way into the Great Hall, you may be able to see that for our Magical Mischief feature, we are set, dressed and ready for the OWL examinations as seen in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, complete with Fred and George Weasley flying on their broomsticks over your heads, wearing the original costumes that were used during the filming. They're depicting the scene in which they burst through those Great Hall doors, causing their colourful chaos, but we'll get back onto that in just a moment. First, I'm going to introduce you to our VIP at the top of the Great Hall, and no, I am not talking about Umbridge just yet. I am talking about our very impressive pendulum. So the pendulum that you see was first seen in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It was rigged up by our special effects team led by John Richardson. It has a single motor attached to a rotary arm which allows it to swing back and forth all day long. And then for the Order of the Phoenix, they brought it into the Great Hall for this scene during the examinations. Now in front of our pendulum, we do have Dolores Umbridge, played by the fantastic Imelda Staunton, wearing her sickly sweet pink suit. And this costume actually has a bit of visual storytelling behind it. When you first see Umbridge at the beginning of the film, she's in a lighter pastel shade of pink in a dress. But the shade of pink actually gets darker and darker as the film goes on, to show that she's getting more and more power within Hogwarts and in the Ministry, until it reaches this fuchsia pink that you see in front of you in the Great Hall today. Now, I've already spoken to you about one special effect, being the pendulum, but I have one more special effect to show you. But I will warn you, this one does have some loud noises, flashing lights, water-based smoke effects, and pyrotechnics. So if you do wish to avoid any of these, this is your chance to head just to the archways over there. You're more than welcome to come back in once the effect is over. It should only take a minute, and Melina will be there to guide you back in once the effect is over. But if everyone else is good to go, take out your cameras, set them to video mode. It happens all the way around the Great Hall, so you can't miss it no matter where you are. Alright, so we will start the effect in 3, 2, 1... Fantastic. So what you have just seen is an example of a practical special effect, which means it happens live on set. So what you have seen is very similar to what the cast and crew would have